Rules adopted in IIAIDC that help annihilate negative egoistic behavioral reactions. In such centers, it can be said that it takes place the cultivation of intellectual altruistic relationships, and through your answer, I realize that this vital desire comes from within each participant, and there are some other external mechanisms that guide and do not allow for selfish tendencies to appear. That would put some kind of framework, which would indicate, is there an external mechanism? These are just rules in accordance with which, at IIAIDC, is not allowed to act selfishly. And if someone has done a selfish act, then it is necessary to find ways to convert this act, this situation, into human situation, to correct it. The rules that we have developed help to ensure that people who are present at IIAIDC know what is human, what is permissible, and what is some manifestation of predation of our animal nature. That is all what takes us away from those variants of human future to which we aspire. So, there are rules, regulations, in accordance with which people behave in a manner that is required, because without it, a person would not be able to reference to something, and it was necessary to indicate to people as to what is bad, what is good, what is acceptable, and what is not. And exactly such moments everyone tracks in their own choices and tries not to break. And who monitors the implementation of these rules? And what will happen if rules are broken? The individual himself monitors this. It is given for judgment to his conscience, to his assessment. If such manifestations occur, then there is such thing as sunny days, prescribed in these rules. An individual gets to choose when he cannot correct the positive dynamics of such of his negative choices, sayings, actions, into a positive direction. He has a choice that no one forces him to make. But inside him, he has to click the special feeling that we call conscience. And then a person decides to go to the sunny days. What are the sunny days? This is an opportunity to get physical activity at any chosen work. Of course, it is desirable that it is quite physically strenuous activity. No norms are prescribed. Nothing is prescribed. Everything depends on the mercy, on the decision of that person, how to work, how long to work. But because of this activity, because of physical pressure, it appears an opportunity in deep thinking. Through the situation, appears time and opportunity to delve into the reasons that were the cause and the basis, and thus to bring yourself, your own motivations, into a more balanced state, and to understand the fallacy of a situation in which he found himself. No one forces anyone to do anything, but the very requirements that a person makes for itself at IIAIDC and AVAR encourages him to do such choices which are aimed at correction of own low-quality manifestations, at activity restructuring of own self-consciousness. In such a way, the absorption of negative experience that is accumulated is much stronger. So no one is watching anyone. No one forces anyone. People coming to AVAR have a goal, the goal of own self-development, and in fact, they do not need any stimulation in this regard. If some stimulation from outside is needed, it means that the goal is lost. The meaning is lost. An individual himself has to find this necessity inside. In such way, the responsibility is built up. In such a way, we are raised in such states that we call conscience, human conscience.